Yes, my name is Jason. I oversee Amazon Game Services. And what that means is we look at how Amazon can better serve the game industry. There are three themes that we focus on is how do we help developers to build faster, how do we help developers make more money, and more importantly, help developers to reach more customers.
So, what was your lightning talk today about?
The Lightning Talk is about monetization in the mobile space. Obviously, we have our mobile app distribution program. It's our store that we help distribute Android apps and help developers monetize. So we learned quite a bit from operating that since last March.
What were the main points that you wanted to talk about today?
The main thing of the talk today is about, traditionally there's a saying that says time equals money, and that couldn't be more true in today's market. Obviously, when people now through in-app purchasing, the customers can determine the value of the game rather than just, pay upfront with the assumption that it's going to give them that equal value. But what we have found is timing equals more money. So knowing when to monetize, how to monetize it, at what price point will actually help developers scale their revenue up.
Have you had a time to kind of get to know the Finnish gaming companies?
Not enough. I love to take this opportunity to meet a lot more of them. It's definitely very vibrant. There's a lot of successful stories here, like Supercell, like Rovio. I'm sure there's a lot more out out there in the conference hall. So, like to take rest of today and tomorrow and get to meet them.
So, do you have something you're expecting from Slush?
Well, I think I'm this I don't know what else to expect other than this is already a great event. So if you guys can surprise me, I'd love to find out how. Just because the amount of energy here, amount of participation here is just amazing. Yeah.
So, how is the European startup scene or the gaming scene looking from your perspective?
I think in many ways, this is my personal opinion, I found that European companies are actually more willing to take risks. They're more innovative in terms of what they put on the table. And I think maybe the ecosystem here sort of promotes that, right? You think of if developers here, if they want to be able to launch their product and services globally, they need to be able to take a different approach than what is traditional. And I think also in Europe, it's a very interesting cultural mix, right? Based on the history, based on geographic locations, you sort of sit in the center of many different cultures. And I think that's very important when you want to launch a global product, right? You need to be able to know that. You need to be able to have access to different cultures and have that background in order to be successful today.
So, can you tell us something about what's next in your work at Amazon?
Well, earlier I hinted that we're going to announce a new service next week. The idea is to help developers to make real-time decisions without spinning up an Amazon Web Services instance. Over the next, obviously 12, 24 months, we love to bring more services to the developers, but this is something that we see as a two-way street. For us to just imagine what the developers want and just build it, I don't think is the best approach. So it is important for us to be at Slush and be at all the different events and meet and greet different developers, understand their pain points, so we can help them to address those pain points. So you need to tell me what I need to build next.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get to know the companies and the gaming scene here. So have fun. Thank you.
Thank you very much.